Hey guys, hang on. This is going to be an amazing video. How to live a life without servitude. How to live a life without serving everybody. Being a slave to money. My ice melted. That's okay. We'll add it in anyway. I was setting up the camera and my ice melted. To all my seekers. All my seekers that follow me, the guys that follow me, I call you my seekers. Thank you so much for all the comments. Thank you so much for your support. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going and build this out, baby. Here's to you. Rum and Coke. More like water and Coke. Get the water down. Hang on. Don't click away. I got to get some real soda in there. There we go. Now we're good. I'm going to read this real quick. How to live your life free from servitude and remain human. How to live your life free from serving others for their profit. I'm not saying not serving others to help people. I'm saying don't spend another minute. Don't spend another day. Don't spend another hour. Don't spend any more time serving other people for them to make money. It's about you serving yourself. You making money for yourself. You making a better life for yourself. I'm going to tell you how to do that. I'm going to tell you how to get started. How to live your life free from servitude. I like bondage better. Free from bondage. But you know, when I Googled bondage to try to figure out the text on this, it said, no, I guess it doesn't understand what bondage I'm talking about. I mean, you know, bondage, being a slave to the man. Bondage. And remaining human. Remaining human in the common point philosophy. If you're just showing up, you've never been to my site before, this is my book, The Common Point Philosophy. It's an amazing book. Check it out on my other videos. This is in that book. Where do you start? Where, as an individual, as yourself, got to get comfortable. As an individual, as yourself, you. I'm talking to you. How do you break free from serving others so they can make profit off you? How do you break away from being a slave to somebody else's benefit? How do you do that? I don't know. No, I do know. Hang on. It starts in your mind. It starts in your mind how you think about yourself. From the minute you get up, from the minute you go to bed at night, it starts in your mind. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, or if you're waking up now, think about what you want. Think about how valuable you are. Think about your value, in your intrinsic value of yourself. Who are you as a human being? How valuable are you? Hang on. I do my shirt. I'm a mess today. I need someone to dress me. There we go. So it starts in your mind, how you think about yourself. Start there. How do you think? How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a worker? Going to work every day, you got your lunch, you got your backpack, you got your lunchbox, you get in your car, you go to work, and you're thinking about your life. How long am I going to keep doing this? It sucks. I don't want to do this anymore. I hate my job. You know, I don't hate the people I work with. They're kind of cool, but they're in the same trap that I'm in. How do I get out of this? It starts with how you think about yourself. How do you see yourself tomorrow, not today? How do you see yourself tomorrow? I can never get comfortable in this damn chair. How do you see yourself tomorrow, not today. Tomorrow, put that in your mind. Where do you see yourself tomorrow? I'm not saying about 5 years from now or 2 years. Forget about all that motivational bullshit. Forget about all these motivational coaches. Well, where do you see yourself in 5 years, John? You got to work on this and work on that. Screw all that. It's all BS. Just in your own mind. Where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself on this planet as a human being? Where do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? Get that in your mind. Spend a moment. Spend a moment and get that picture in your mind. How do you see yourself? It's like looking in a mirror. You got a mirror right in front of you. You're standing in a bathroom. You're standing in a hallway. You're in a hallway. It's a long hallway. It's a very long hallway. Life is a long hallway. That's going to be my metaphor in this video. Life is a very long hallway. You're looking down the end of the hallway and there's a mirror. There's a mirror at the end of the hallway and you're looking at yourself. How do you see yourself? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about that. While I drink some more rum and coke. 2 more seconds. Time's up. Actually, give me an extra second. How do you see yourself in your mind? Do you see your future in your mind? Do you see your past in your mind? Or do you see the present in your mind? Do you see yourself today in your mind? This is me today. This is me today. This is me looking down that long hallway at that mirror. I'm looking in the mirror. Right now, in this time and place, immediately, right now, how do you see yourself? Answer those questions. Answer those questions. Don't answer a million questions. Take 5 questions. We're going to go list them. 5 questions. How do you see yourself physically? How do you see yourself mentally? How do you see yourself working? How do you see yourself in a relationship? How do you see yourself as far as your feelings about yourself? Those 5 things. How do you see those things? Look deep into yourself and dig. Here is the real simple answer to all those 5 questions. Our freedom is not somewhere. Our freedom, this answer, all these 5 questions. Our freedom, your freedom is not somewhere. Your freedom is not someone. Your freedom is not a job. Your freedom is not how you look. Your freedom is not how you feel. Your freedom is how you think. Not how you feel, it's how you think. Your thinking affects your feelings. How do you think about yourself? Not how you see yourself in the mirror. Because the mirror is a reflection of reality. And sometimes when we look at that mirror, we alter that reality. So we're looking in the mirror, looking down the hallway, long hallway. We're looking in that mirror and we're looking at ourselves. Are we seeing ourselves honestly, seriously, very honestly? Break it down. Now we're going to get to the meat of this video. How do you become free from the job you hate, free from the relationship you don't want to be in, free from the family you don't want to be around, free from the body you don't like? How do you go do that? It starts in your mind with the thought. It starts in your mind on how you see yourself tomorrow, not as you see yourself today. Think it as a time travel. Here is today. There is tomorrow. When you look in that mirror, you are seeing today. You're seeing all those 5 things that I mentioned today. How do you change them? And how do you become free? How do you get rid of the chains that are on you? How do you get rid of the bondage that's around you or on you? I'm going to read the title again. How to live your life free from servitude. That's the key word. How to live your life, not somebody else's life, not somebody else's job, not somebody else's dream, not somebody else's career, not somebody else's looks, not somebody else's physical fitness. Nobody else. How do you live your life free from servitude and bondage and chains in your life? And remain human. How do you do that? Take a moment. Look deep into yourself and say, who am I? Who am I? Not who I want to be. Okay? We're going to go there in a second. Answer this question. If you got to listen to this video 50 times to answer this question, get a notepad or write it on your phone or whatever you want to do. Who are you? Take a sip. Don't give me BS. Who are you? Pouring more soda. Answer that question. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? When you look down that hallway and you're looking in that mirror and you see yourself, who are you? When you answer that question, in your mind, when you answer that question, who you are, then you can become whoever you want to be. When you answer the question, who am I? Who are you? Who am I? When I nail it, this is my personality. This is my likes. This is my dislikes. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. This is what I will do. This is what I won't do. These are my parameters. These are my limits. This is who I am. When you nail that down to the finest point as you're looking in that mirror, that's who I am. When you do that, live who you are. No excuses. No excuses. No derailments. No, I can't do it now. No, tomorrow. No, I need money. No, I'm stuck. No, I don't have the strength. No, I'm not sure. Bullshit. When you look in that mirror and you see yourself and you define who you are, then you can become whatever you want to be. Until then, you will never be successful. You will never get out of that mundane job. You'll never get out of that shitty relationship. You never get out of that horrible marriage. You never meet the love of your life. None of that, even if it does happen, it won't work until you can know who you are. How do I know this? Where does this wisdom come from? From living many, 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 many years. But I experienced some extremely painful bad decisions in my life by not seeing who I was before I wanted to become somebody else, or before I wanted to become something, before I wanted to do something. I didn't dig deep inside and say, that's not me. Why did I do that? That's not me. Why did I do that? Looking back, why the hell did I do that? I had it made with that situation. Why didn't I keep that situation in my life? I threw it away because I didn't accept who I was first. Accept who you are. your likes, your personality. I'm going to be redundant in this video. Your likes, your personality, things you hate, things you love, people you hate, people you love, family you hate, family you love, situations you hate, politicians you hate, whatever, whoever, whatever the design is in your makeup as a human being. Find out, dig and dig who you are. And if there's anything covering up stuff, like, well, I don't want to talk about that. Well, I don't want to go there. That's too sensitive. Well, I don't want anybody knowing that. It's on you. Talked about the mirror. Now that you've accepted who you are, then you can start doing the surgery, for lack of a better word. You can start doing the surgery on yourself, saying, okay, this is who I want to be. This is what I want to be. This is the kind of person I want to be. And don't tell me like, I'm happy with where I am. Because nobody is. Nobody is 100% happy with who they are. Hold that thought. I will be right back. We're going to dig deeper, and dig deeper, and we're going to answer these questions. I will be right back. I'm back. Another sip. We are going to do surgery. We are going to do surgery on you. A lot of people get stuck in a mundane job, in a crappy job, in a career they hate, in a relationship they hate. A lot of it has to do with money. A lot of it has to do with managing money. A lot of it has to do with spending money. A lot of it has to do with your weaknesses. What you need to do is you look into your mind, you look into that mirror and say, okay, how can I turn my weakness into a strength? How can I turn my weaknesses into a strength? Prime example, I spend too much money on junk. When you do that, then you're in debt. When you're in debt, you're stuck to going to work more. I need more hours. I need more hours. I need more money, because you're in this cycle of that situation. You need to, in your mind, I said everything's in your mind. How you see yourself is in your mind. The decisions you make are all in your mind. It's not, even though it's an impulse thing, like, oh, I want that, I'm going to buy that. I mean, I have coworkers that they spend more money during the day at work than they spend more money during the day at work than they are making. They're constantly spent, because I work in a grocery store. Oh, I want to buy that. That's on sale. I want to buy that. I want to buy that. But they don't see the longer picture. They just see themselves, oh, instant gratification. Instant gratification. I'm going to buy those flowers. I'm going to buy that vase. I'm going to buy that pot. Oh, that's on sale. Oh, it's a steam cooker. I'm going to buy it. I got to get that. It's $60. I can get it for $40. Do you need it? You don't. It's impulse. That's what keeps them in their trap. And then they'll go in the break room and go, God, I hate this job. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. God, it sucks. And, I don't have enough money for rent. I can't make my carpet. And you did it to yourself. You doing this to yourself. It's self-defecation. Maybe that's the wrong word. I don't know that word. Anyway, it's self-punishment. It's self-depravity. It's self-repression. We do this to ourselves. We all do this to ourselves. It all starts with our mind, how we think about things. Think further than the instant gratification. Think further than, oh, I got to buy that right now. It's on sale. It's a BOGO. I'm going to buy that. I see it all day long. People, like I said, I work part-time in a grocery store. They got all this stuff on the belt. And they get the bill. And it's $300. Oh, that's something so expensive. You don't need half the stuff you're buying. It's impulse. Then they beat themselves up about it. Because in their mind, they can't see beyond the moment. They can't see beyond the moment. They're sheep. Don't be a sheep. Don't be a sheep. Because sheep are controlled. We manipulate the sheeps in this country. All the millions of sheeps that go to work every day. And they get in their car and they get up every morning. I'm so tired. I want to go to work. And they get in their car and they drive, oh, I hate my job. And, oh, my God. And then, and then they go out and they buy the most expensive cell phone. So they get the bill up higher. So you can buy more junk. Just stop. Think farther than the present moment. Think. It's all up here. Don't let your emotions drive you into remaining a slave. It's your emotions that keep you a slave. It's your emotions, your insecurities, and your emotions that keep you in servitude, in a crappy job, in a shitty situation, in a crappy relationship. It is your emotions that keep you in all that. Get rid of that. Think with your brain, not your emotions. Make your decisions with your brain, not your emotions. I need a drink. So we're gonna do some surgery on you. Mental surgery. Pick one thing that you absolutely do not need, but it's an impulse. One thing you don't need, but it's an impulse that keeps you in that process. It keeps you, the thumbs on you. What is it? It could be smoking, spending money on cigarettes, spending money on liquor, spending money going out, too many dinners during the week, spending too much money on food going out, spending too much money partying, spending too much time staying up late on the internet, watching John's videos. What is it? What is just one thing you can pick? I swear I'm going to throw this chair in the trash. It's just one thing that you can pick that you don't need. One thing you don't need. And as you analyze your life and you see these things in your life that are consuming your time, consuming your energy, consuming your life, as you get rid of them, you get stronger, you get mentally stronger. To the point where you say, I don't need that job anymore. I'm self-sufficient. That's where I want to get you. I want you to be self-sufficient, independent, free. I don't want to go on a tangent, on a sidetrack. How to live your life free from servitude and remaining human through the Common Point philosophy. How do you do that? By baby steps. Look in the mirror. Look in your mind. What is something that I'm doing I can get rid of that keeps me down? What is something that I'm doing every day, or I'm doing every week, or every whatever? What is something that I do that I don't need? Break it down to a need and a want. What do you not need? Which would be wants. You don't need sugar. Let's say sugar. You want to lose weight. You look in the mirror and go, oh my God, I'm 200 pounds overweight. I got to lose the weight. I'm going to stop eating sugar. In your brain, don't eat sugar anymore. Just stop. Cold turkey. Boom, done. Sugar, gone. You don't need it. It all starts in your mind. Your mind controls your emotion. Don't let your emotion control your mind. See what I'm saying? Let your mind control your emotions. Don't let your emotions control your mind. Let your mind control your emotions. Don't let your emotions control your mind. Don't let your emotions control your decisions. Don't let emotions just control your thoughts on things. That's where we get in trouble. That's where we get in trouble. We let our emotions drive us, not our logic. If you think back, go back to let's say we'll take somebody, let's call her Jane, that I work with at work. She comes in, she's in the break room, she goes, oh, I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent. Oh, God, how am I going to pay my car payment? And God, I don't have any money. That's an emotion reaction to the position she put herself into. How did she get to that place? By emotionally making bad decisions, not making logical decisions. So 30 days before or 60 days before, well, I'm going to buy that steam cooker because it's a BOGO. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go out to dinner 4 times this month, 4 times this week, and spend an extra $200. Then the end of the month comes, oh, I can't pay my rent. Oh. You did it to yourself. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Like I said, do some surgery on your brain. Do some surgery on your emotional decisions and cut out a lot of them. But start with one. Don't do the complete brain surgery because it's too much to handle emotionally. We got to go through this process one at a time. Pick one thing that you do that is costing you at the end of that 30-day cycle. Pick one thing that you do that's costing you every year. Pick one thing that you do that is making your life expensive, that's making your life drudgery, that's making your life hard. Pick one thing that you do and get rid of it. And you will start to see the benefits. You will start to see the benefits. It's as simple as that. Let's do a review. You're looking down the long hallway, and you see yourself in the mirror. You see yourself in the mirror. Here is the tie-in to this video. You see yourself in the mirror. Face yourself head on. Accept yourself completely as who you are today. When you do that, you'll start making changes. See yourself in that mirror completely as you see yourself today. Go, oh God, that's me. Oh shit. Oh, I don't like me. I don't want that me anymore. When you see yourself honestly, brutally, viciously in that mirror on who you truly are, then, and only then, you can become who you want to be. It's my bunny in the background digging. Those that don't know me, I've got a pet bunny named Leo. He's white with shiny blue eyes. He's a gorgeous little bunny. I am going to hold him. I would like to hold him in my arms when I'm doing the video, but he's a wiggle worm. He won't. He'll be gone. One day we'll figure out a way to get Leo in the video. Anyway, I'm going to go. Love you guys. How to live your life free from servitude. It starts in your mind. It starts by accepting who you are. When you accept who you are, then you can change and become what you want and who you want to be. It's as simple as that. You don't need to go spend thousands of dollars and listen to Joe Schmo. Oh, they're all full of shit. All of them. My book. The Book of Common Point. The Book of Common Point is not available online. You cannot buy it at Amazon. I'm not giving Amazon a penny of my money. But you can buy it from me, and eventually I will have a store up. If not, you can send me a text. You can put a note in the comments. John, I'd like a book. And now somehow I'll get you one. The Book of Comfort. It's a non-religious philosophy to live by, and it's amazing. And what I was just talking about and telling you about is in this book. Also, if you go down there, way down there, I'm going to leave a link to what the Common Point philosophy is about and how it was created and how it can bring you a better life. Also down there, and there's a link. I'm also a musician and I write songs. I've been in the business forever. You can listen to my songs under John Tenuto Song Playlist. Thank you very much. You guys are amazing. Thank you to all my seekers. I love you. Seek a better life. Seek and you shall find. But you won't find it unless you accept it. Okay? Seek and you will find it. It will be right in front of you, but you need to accept it. Don't be fearful to accept an amazing life. Gotta go. Bye now.